MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's the pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
First pitch, 7:05.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Camargo just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. 2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance for him to roll to that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has 7 hits in 41 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for Atlanta. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
German Marquez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Previous history with German Marquez. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Popped straight up. Kramer has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property, Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. One and two now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Flowers has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Previous history with German Marquez. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, German Marquez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Marquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Now here's the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, number 44.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Now to the plate, Chris Archer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis is over, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Melky Cabrera will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 53.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman.
Cabrera. The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The batter,
Good
1.
read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves lead it 1-0. Here's Melky Cabrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 2 for 6. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Two balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Striding in once again, Colin Moran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Duvall waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Marquez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adam Duvall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, German Marquez. As he drives a liner to right center. Polanco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gregory Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That misses 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Duvall going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up. Donaldson is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Camargo.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two and 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Pops this one up. Moran into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
That's
1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message.
Bell picks it up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ballgame right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Albies calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Settling in now, Kevin Kramer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Digging in, Chris Archer. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two and one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count now, 3-2. Melky Cabrera would be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. No hits to this point.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Rodriguez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here now the 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Flowers leads off second with nobody out. And he takes a called strike 2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, German Marquez. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
First and second here with nobody out. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. First and second now, 1 man out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. So digging in now, Melky Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. Camargo shading to his right. One away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. The 1-1. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Donaldson is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Freddie Freeman.
Edgar Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is hit hard on a line to right, a base hit, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1 taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that misses, 1-1. Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting, The pitcher.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch
Marquez.
this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, German Marquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Braves lead this one 3-0. Ready now, Josh Bell. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
High in the air out to center field. Duvall is there. And that's the first out of the inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be
Now
scored, looking or
44.
swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Elias Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Elias Diaz.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
This is popped up. Freeman moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Brandon Maurer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Maurer.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. Maurer, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cabrera going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
In now, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Cabrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Braves 6 and the Pirates nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 63, Jesse Biddle. Now playing second base and batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Melky Cabrera. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Biddle, a 6'5" left-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
One out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Johnny Venters will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 50, Johnny Venters.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Popped him up. Flowers is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Braves even up this division series at 1 game apiece. German Marquez pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Archer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.